Hey, everybody, welcome back to Display TV. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis, coming to you live from New York City. It's Wednesday, friends. How are we feeling? We are halfway through the week, because yes, we are. And yeah, I'm feeling good. I want to know, where are all of you tuning in from? What are your moods like? What's the weather like? What are we munching on? Give me all the deets. Let's get to know each other, friends. This is our show here on Display TV, where we help you learn how to earn on this app. We hang out. You can ask your questions. Of course, we're live. So let's do some shout outs to anyone that's tuning in right now. Let's see who's here. All right, Crypto Mike 99. I see you. Hello. That's two 99s in a row. We got Chico 99FB as well. Guys, I got to ask you a question. What does the 99 stand for? For Crypto Mike and Chico 99, what does the 99 stand for? This is directed specifically to you. And I guess if there's anyone else in the chat that has a 99 in their profile, I'm curious. We got Marguerite here. We've got Mrs. 12 here. Steve-O85. Justin. Who Dat Nation. Marcy Crass. Gummy Nuggets. Amy Princess. 77. I'm turning this into a song. Hey, China Thug. Okay, Who Dat Nation. Hot here in New Orleans. Yeah. There was like a heat wave all over this past weekend and the past couple of days, pretty much like everywhere in the States. Although one of our producers went to Colorado and it was like 90 degrees, and then he got there and it was like 30 degrees and snowing. So I guess you never know. That's why I like to get the weather forecast from around the country. Who else is here? How's everybody feeling today on this beautiful Wednesday? Oh! Chico 99FB said it was the year I graduated high school. Love that. Ralph V97 is here. Ralph, is your 97 for the year you graduated high school? Oh, hi, Bent Carey. Bent Carey, you know, I can't comment on whether you're gorgeous or not because you don't have a profile picture. Where's your profile picture? I appreciate the compliment, but I'd love to get a look at what your face looks like in your avatar. How about that? Okay, let's see, who else? We've got Sandeep 612 coming in from India. I love it. N10 City, I see your question about updating the app, and that actually leads me to my first point today, friends. So y'all have been helping us grow trivia so rapidly that we actually need to do an update. So there would be no trivia today because we need a little bit more than 10 seconds in order to give us the update to accommodate all this growth that we've been having. So our developers are hard at work. Definitely tune in tomorrow and we'll be back with trivia then. But today we're still hanging out. We are gonna learn how to earn in other ways here on Display. So I'm here giving you all the tips and tricks for when, you know, trivia is not available or if you have trouble answering those 10 questions. Display is all about getting you paid, and I wanna make sure you have all the information for that. But yes, today we are taking a little hiatus so our developers can update the app to accommodate for all of the trivia growth, and thank you so much for helping us get there. We really appreciate all of you. Okay, in the meantime, I need to know, what's your midweek mantra, right? We're on Wednesday. We're doing well, we're doing not so well. There's a lot going on in the world for sure. But I want to know from all of you, what is your midweek mantra? Tell me. I got this. I get money. I got nothing. Where are you sort of at right now? I was gauging the vibes of the chat. I want to know from all of you. Again, and if this question's not popping up because we are sort of mid-update right now, you know, answer it in the chat afterwards. Type it in, use your fingers, use your words. I want everyone to be participating here today. But yeah, what's your midweek mantra? What are you chanting to yourself? I got this, I got this, I got this. Or, I get money, I got nothing. Anything is acceptable here. And again, we're gonna show you how to get some of that money just by posting right here on Display in just a little bit. So stay with us for that. 100%, I got all the tips and tricks for all of you. And if you have any questions, again, this is a live chat. So feel free to write in anything that you do have questions or comments about. I'm here to help. I'm the hostess with the mostest, and I know all about Display, friends. Okay, 50% of you, I get money. You got money on your mind. I see it, and I'm gonna help you get there. I promise I got money for you if you just listen to some of my tips and take some of my suggestions. 36% of you, I got this. You're pulling through. I love it. And 12% are like, I got nothing. My brain is blank. I need it to be the weekend already. Help me to get there, Sarah. Please, please, please. So wherever you're at, that's okay. We take you however you are right here on Display TV. So thanks for tuning in and hanging out with me. Friends, I got another question for you. So a fun topic, right? Time recently announced their most influential people of the year. So I don't know if you saw this list. Lots of people. That means there's 100 people on this list. And I want to talk about some of them. But first, I want to know from all of you, who was the most influential person for you of 2022? Maybe there's some that should have been on that list, but wasn't actually on that list. I don't know. I don't make the list. I don't have a fancy PR person or publicist, but I do think they might have missed one. Let's help them out. Who was your most influential person of 2022? Was it Zendaya? Was it Pete Davidson? Was it Tim Cook? Or was it Sarah Pribis? Oh, wait, somebody included me here? Chaz, was this you?
No.
It wasn't?
No, it was Time. They emailed us.
Time emailed Display TV and said we should make a poll because we think we missed Sarah in our list, and we're gonna put
It was spelled T-Y-M-E.
T-Y-M-E. Well, that doesn't sound like the Time magazine that released the official list. But you know what? I'll take what I can get, and let's see what Thank you. My display bees know who's here helping them day in and day out, earn that money on display, play trivia, all that good stuff. Maybe put a smile on their face. Stop it, you guys. Stop it. I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know. I don't even have anything ready. Okay, I would like to thank all of my display bees for making this possible and for giving me the opportunity, absolutely. I would like to thank my mom for raising me. No, I'm done. All right, we got 58% saying Sarah Pribis, 23% saying Zendaya, and Tim Cook and Pete Davidson following up. But I do want to take a moment to acknowledge some of the people on the list, because it's kind of cool to, recognize the people that are, sort of cultural icons or making an impact in our lives. So some of the people that I want to shout out, and if you have seen this list or you want to echo or add your feedback, please use the chat. I'd love to talk about this. We've got Simu Liu from Shang-Chi. Did anybody... I saw Simu also in Selling Sunset, which definitely means he's iconic. Chriselle, I think, was selling him a property as he was making his way in those Marvel movies. So wait, yes, China Thug, Simu is my buddy. Amazing. Yeah, China Thug said Sarah Jessica Parker was on there for sure. Did anybody tune into And Just Like That? What do we think about it? But yes, SJP, she really is. She's a movement. She's an icon. Oh, thank you for choosing me. I appreciate all of you. Okay, we had Andrew Garfield on that list, and I will just say, for one, that when I watched Tick Tick Boom on Netflix, I was sobbing. Rent was actually the show that made me want to pursue entertainment for a living, so it was really inspirational for me, and just seeing Tick Tick Boom with Andrew Garfield, it made me really, really emotional. So I understand why Andrew Garfield's on that list. Also, is there anyone that wasn't on that list that you believe should have been? Let me know in the chat. We had Zoe Kravitz on there. Big Little Lies. She's done a lot of stuff too. She's incredible. Quinta Brunson, right? Has anybody watched Abbott Elementary? If you're fans of The Office or Parks and Rec, this was the new hit mockumentary, and it's so good. It's so funny. Maybe it's because I'm also from the Philadelphia area and it's about the Philadelphia school system, but so good. We had Amanda Seyfried, if anybody watched The Dropout, which is sort of that Elizabeth Holmes story, and she really made a comeback. She's had a long career so far, and she's super talented. I loved the way that she portrayed Elizabeth Holmes. I thought she was fantastic. Pete Davidson, of course, you saw him in our poll. He just exited SNL, which is pretty crazy, all the 4 cast members exiting. But Pete Davidson, yeah, he's linked to the Kardashians now. I would say he's pretty influential for sure. We had Ariana DeBose, West Side Story, yes. Iconic, right? Winning an Academy Award, love it. Okay, we had Michael R. Jackson, writer and composer of A Strange Loop on Broadway, which is, all the rage, all the buzziest of the buzzes on Broadway this season. I don't know if anybody's, Chaz, have you seen A Strange Loop?
No, I want to.
You want to. Maybe we should go together, Chaz. Would you like that?
I have a thing.
You have a thing going on. We didn't pick a date yet, Chaz.
I have a thing every day.
Every day. Okay, I see how it is. Well, hello, everybody who's just joining us. We have been chatting about Time's most influential people list, the Time 100, kind of noting that Sarah Pribis maybe should have been on that list. But I also see that Lauren said Rihanna should have been on there. Or maybe, was Rihanna on there? I'll be honest, I didn't look through all 100. That's a lot of names to read. It's a lot. Okay, we also have a little bit of an announcement for all of you because you have been so supportive. Bring in your friends, like I've told you, to come play trivia. Trivia has grown so fast and so rapidly that we actually need to do an update today to make sure that we keep bringing you the best trivia experience. So there will actually be no trivia game today, but definitely come back tomorrow so we can help you earn that money. And if you want to earn money, I'm about to give some tips for earning money without trivia right here on display just by posting. So actually, let's dive into that. Let's do it. Let's talk about how to earn money on display. Because sometimes those questions are hard, and sometimes, like today, we need to do an update. So you got to find those other ways to get you paid. So again, this is all about posting, right? So make sure you're getting your posts up. I've got some to show off later on in this show, people who have been posting their original content that I think is just great. So if you're getting those posts up, you're gonna notice that they're circulating in other people's timelines or feeds. Every 3 posts, you'll see an ad. The money from that ad goes 50% to display and 50% to the 3 creators whose posts appear above that ad, which is why it's so important to have your content showing up. And I'm gonna give you a little hack in just a minute, because if you're like, oh, I don't really have a lot of followers, or I don't know if my content's appearing in other people's feeds, I got a tip for you on how to make that happen, okay? Now, the second way that you earn money here on display is by the Support Me button. Now, this is not something that you can tap on your own post, but you can help other creators get paid with this. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna notice on the bottom right, you see right here, right? There's a little yellow S in a circle. It says Support Me. If you tap on that for another creator, you're gonna be taken to an ad. It's usually about 15 seconds. If you watch that ad all the way through, you've just helped that creator get paid. You didn't even pay them. You don't even have to take out your own money. It doesn't come out of your display bank account. Like, all you have to do is take the time to tap a button and watch an ad. So maybe we use the 10, 15 minutes that would have been trivia today, and we fill that time by pressing the Support Me button on other people's posts, and we give back. How do we feel about that? Do we love that challenge? Maybe I'll do it too. Maybe I'll see who's in the chat today, and I'll go tap Support Me and that 10 to 15 minutes that I've now got free on some other people's posts. So yeah, make sure you're tapping that button, okay, to help other creators get paid. If they're putting out that content, you want to say thank you. You see they're making the effort. You like seeing, I don't know, their cute little animals or the bright flowers that they're growing in their garden. You like seeing that stuff on your feed. Make sure you go say thank you. And the third way that you earn money here on display is by inviting your friends, which I know you all are doing because, like I said, trivia's numbers, we've reached new records. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for telling your friends about us. And just a reminder for any of you that don't know, you actually earn money by inviting your friends. So let me show you how it's done. You're gonna go to your main profile, your main menu, my bad. Okay, you're gonna tap Invite Your Friends. And then you're gonna see a couple of options here. So you got copy link, you got invite contacts, you got your QR code. These are all very important because these are your unique links. This is how we trace that referral to you to make sure you get paid. And now you're like, Sarah, what's my prize? What's my reward for bringing people here? So you get 10% of whatever your friends end up making here on display. So let's say they set up a profile using your unique link, and then they end up making $100 here on this app. You make $10 just because you brought them here. It does not come out of their cut. It comes out of display's portion. So yeah, get your friends in here. Keep growing trivia. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of my displays. Y'all are doing good. You're listening to me, and that makes me feel special. So thank you for doing that. Okay, now I promised another tip. Because again, if you don't have the followers and you're like, I want my content to be circulating in feeds, I still want to make money, how do I get that, or how do I get people to see my stuff so that they'll tap support me? Here's my biggest tip for you all. Communities. Communities is my biggest tip, okay? So what these are is they're like-minded groups of people or shared interests. You can join this group, you can search for whatever community that you're interested in, okay? We have all kinds of communities. We have communities dedicated to food and pets and all kinds of stuff, all right? So search, find the communities that appeal to you that either you're creating content around, okay? So like maybe it's something that you're generating really easily because you have a pet, so you can post your pet to pets. Or maybe it's the kind of content that you wanna see in your feed, you wanna enjoy, so you wanna curate your feed, but you can find whatever content, whatever communities it is that you want by using that search bar and swiping over to communities, and then searching all the different communities that are available to you. So now here's the thing. Once you're in a community, if you post directly to that community, okay, let's say you put up a post in a community, all right? That post will now appear in anyone's feed who is a member of that community. So that's your key, right? That person does not need to be following you. They just need to be in the community that you are posting to. So I would suggest today, take an extra beat, look for some of the communities that interest you so that you can post your content there directly, in addition to posting the content in your feed. And that way, anyone who's a member of that community will start to see your content in their feed. They can tap the support me button on that. Maybe they see your post, they're excited about what you're posting, they go over to your profile, see the rest of your content, and then they follow you, right? But at the very least, it will get you those dividends payments that I talked about, right? Every 3 posts, there's an ad, that idea. So make sure you're checking out your communities. Who's a member of communities? Let me know in the chat right now. Are you part of any communities on display? I'm curious what kinds of communities you've enjoyed joining and maybe that you have already circulating in your feed. Okay, and also let me know, did you know this tip or did I just teach you something new? I hope I just taught you something new. One other feature I want to talk about today really fast is the customer care, okay? Now customer care is available to you at all times. So again, you're going to go to your main menu in order to access this, and you're going to go over to where it says customer care, and you're going to have a bunch of different options here once you click on customer care. Okay, so once you're in customer care, you can do a few things, right? You can search by using that sort of search bar and typing in whatever it is that you need help with. So you can search for a certain topic. Or if you want to just report a problem or tap one of these buttons, right, using display, get some general help, this is the way to do it. So for anyone, the past couple of days who've said, hey, this is something that's happening for me, I don't know what's going on, and I haven't been able to address you specifically, customer care is a great tool so that you can make sure you go report that problem and have someone help you one-on-one with this issue. All right, cool. Friends, let's show off some of your original content. You've been doing such a good job, but before we do that, I want to talk about some of our content that we're generating here on Display TV, which is Evie's show, Conectate e Explora. Have you seen this? It's our travel show. Evie's traveling the world. I think she's in Bali right now. How cool is that? So she's like traveling around with her husband, her kid, okay? And they're showing off all of the cool places that they're going. They're talking to travel influencers. They're showing you steals and like activities and all kinds of cool stuff. So if you speak Spanish or English, she does this show essentially in sort of Spanglish. That is today at 6 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you tune into that and catch Evie. We got all kinds of cool content happening here on Display TV. All right, before we get to our own original content, I want to remind you one more time, the piece of content that's not happening today on Display TV is trivia, okay? You all have been so great about bringing your friends. We've grown pretty rapidly, and we need to do an update today to keep up with all of you. So our developers are working hard to update the app. Come back tomorrow, we're gonna do a brand new game for you. But let's go through some of the content now that all of you are creating and making money off of, right? Because again, this is another way to earn here on Display. You came for the money. If you came for the money, this is one way to do it. So let's take a look at some of the original content we've got here on the app. We got this one from The Sketch. This is in Germany, Monaco di Baviera. That was an Italian accent, and this is definitely in Germany, but yeah. You know what I mean. Look at these gorgeous tulips. Look at the architecture. I love seeing places around the world. And I talked about communities today. A great place to post something like this would be to the world traveling community, right? Post this to your feed and then also post this directly to world traveling. That's just my tip for you today. All right, let's move on to our next post. We got this one from Hot Honey. Again, I feel like this would go really well in world traveling or even nature, okay? Look at the scenery. This is gorgeous. I love sort of like the vast fields, the mountains in the background. You got the clouds. Really peaceful photo and all the colors. I mean, I would almost like this as like a watercolor, like hanging on my wall. Really awesome, Hot Honey. I want to know where this is though. That's the one thing I'm lacking here. So tell as much of the story as you can in your caption, right? It really helps viewers connect with you and maybe want to follow along more specifically to your profile. Okay, let's see what else we've got from our people here on display. We got our Mirror 7 posting some gorgeous cherry blossoms. Yuka Kato, she's in Japan. She's got some of my favorite flower content. So if you want to see more flowers in your feed, go check her out, our Mirror 7. I mean, she's got access to all kinds of gorgeous flowers and nature, and she does a really good job documenting and photographing it too. And she also does very poetic sorts of posts where she'll type out like a thought of the day. So if you want something more like that, I highly recommend checking her out. Let's do one more. Let's do one more post from our friends today. This is Toto Caro, another gorgeous flower. Sometimes I just need like some serenity in my feed. Is this a peony? I'm not sure, but I do love it. I love the gorgeous orange hue. There's a cool contest, or challenge I should say, happening on display as well right now, where they do sort of colors according to days of the week, and I believe it's Orange Wednesday today. So if you wanted to check that out, you know, connect with some people, I think All About Display is a community. You can go ask them, and they would definitely guide you toward that challenge in case you wanted to participate and get some more eyeballs on your content, which in turn would help you make some more money right here on display. All right, friends, one more time, thank you all so much for coming in, tuning into this show, to trivia every single day. We're so grateful for you, to you for helping us grow this product so quickly. We're installing some pretty big updates today. So we're gonna be taking today off from trivia, but we'll be back tomorrow with more money, more questions. And don't forget that you can earn money right here on display just by posting. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.